What's up, kids? Taper 420. I'm stuck in the past. As you can see, my DeLorean has broken down on Back to the Future Day of all days, but I'm still dedicated to making it to Deer Creek, so I'm gonna hitch the rest of the way. Hey, anybody there?
You need a ride?
Yeah, I need a ride.
How about it?
All right. Woohoo! Yeah.
We should have made that.
I should have made that clear.
We should have made that
Taper
clear.
420 from the future. Checking in here with, I'll have him introduce himself.
I'm Pecos Bill, Columbus,
Bill.
Ohio fans.
And he's going to be escorting you the rest of the way as I operate my flips and switches and buttons and flashing lights.
Hope to be a pleasant host.
Here at Deer Creek, because it'll always be Deer Creek.
Yeah.
Whatever, clip.
Fish Creek.
No matter who buys it. Always.
Do it.
Seas gold.
Hello.
Hi, what's up?
Oh, here, look at him. Show him it.
What you got?
Yeah. I can't explain myself. I'm drunk.
Excellent.
But this one I got. Nice.
All right, I'm Heather.
Nathan.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Lot Knowledge, episode 1 coming up. Streaming live, folks. Newbie on the lot. Been here for years, but it's my first rodeo with the family. So it's been about 97 to 102 average, somewhere right in there today. We saw folks sweltering down. We saw folks smiling, but at this point, there's nothing but smiles. You guys have anything to say at the fans at home? No? They're on a mission. So are they. Come on up.
Free pizza, yeah!
Free pizza. Be safe, y'all. Look, free pizza, y'all. We're gonna go feed some people. How about that? Look at the cameraman is gonna eat. Lot love.
Flavored crust.
Little dinner on the fly. Didn't even ask for it.
Oh my days. Hello.
I've been seeing fish here since '95, and it was a really special set list.
Yeah?
It was a special night. Something else. You can't really put into words when you come out to Deer Creek.
That's right.
You can't put it into words.
That's right.
And that's it.
There you go, bro.
Look.
Hey. Show life. That is good.
Where can they get this? Online?
In Bloomington, yeah, and online.
Serious.
Like Instagram at Volta Glass Studio, Facebook Huffy Glass,
Spell the name so they can find it.
VOLTA GLASS Studio, and Huffy Glass, HUFFY Glass. This is our logo, and Local Glass. We're Local Glass too.
Is that all you got left?
Grassroots economy.
This is us
at
right
its
here.
finest, people.
Right here.
Yeah. They did. Come back. Give us what up.
Dude, the whole
First set, what we got? We got Tila.
Yep.
We got Whey. What do you say? 5 pounds? 6
7
pounds?
pounds.
7 pounds. 7 is
Very
free
nice.
pizza.
That's wonderful, people. Wonderful.
Fuck yeah, why
You want
not,
a
right?
free slice?
Someone was like, hey, there's free pizza.
Share.
I'm like, why
The
not?
greatest word in the language of
I took
human
one,
is
but it
share.
turned into 2.
That's alright, just don't drop it.
Beautiful.
The old McFlip.
Uh-oh.
You need to move this out of the way. All the roadway.
Sorry, man.
Wow. Man,
Don't stand in the roadway.
I'm not one to be too silly, but I think
This ain't a
Lurch
road.
scolded us.
This is shakedown. Get this out of the way. Get out of the way. You're here.
It's all right.
You either get it or you eat shit and fucking die.
Everybody has an opinion, and you can eat shit and fucking die if you don't like it. High fives. Atta girl. What's your name?
Thing's awesome. I'm Sarah.
Sarah?
Sarah Towner, what's your name?
Right on. I'm Pecos Bill.
Nice to meet you.
Pecos Bill representing Deer Creek. Doesn't get much better than this. Beautiful people everywhere.
Right now, live stream. stream. What do you got to say? How was the show? Fuck who?
There you go.
PT? Freedom. Plur. And for all of you that don't know what plur means, peace, love, unity, and respect.
This is the Robbler. R-A-H-W-B-O-L-E-R. I'm the inventor. This is my design. I have a patent pending right now. I'm waiting on my provisional. I've done all the artwork. This is the only pizza that's ever going to exist like this in the world, just like all these others. They don't spill.
Smells like shit on the carpet. Don't spill it.
Yeah, they sit in your lap comfortably.
Wonderful. Look at that. You can roll one too.
Turn it up. We haven't had any issues in the last 10 minutes. Our hostess
What you doing in here?
Okay, I'm doing the art thing, and basically I take my art and I put it on everything, including t-shirts and paper.
Wonderful.
Buttons, t-shirts, prints, pretty much any
Tapestry size?
Yeah, tapestry. Pretty much any of the different art forms you can get it into.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to sell my art as opposed to the media. I'm trying to sell the art.
Yeah.
You know, everybody looks at me. It's like, oh, t-shirts. How much you want? It's like, well, I'm actually trying to sell my art, but you know, you want to buy it as a t-shirt? Fine.
Right.
You know.
Streaming live.
Hi.
We're streaming live.
Anything from your couch till now on Couch Tour here that you want to share with the
Couch
folks
tour,
at home?
that's heady, that's heady. We want to let you guys know you're lucky to be in AC. That's just be happy for that. All
It's a little
right,
warm out tonight.
it's warm.
But it don't matter.
Hey, today was worth it.
It was worth it.
Struggling through
It was worth it.
Absolutely.
It was
Yeah.
worth it.
You gonna be here tomorrow night?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Right on.
I just want to give Jake right here a personal nipple squeeze on the camera.
Oh,
for everyone to see.
hey, hey, keep that one for the spank bank, all right?
There you go, y'all.
Fucking couch store, guys. Do what you got to do, you
Couch
know?
Tour guys rock too, you know? You know they want to be here right now, right?
yeah, dude.
You know they do.
Well, you know, live vicariously through us, man.
Sexy. You gotta try.
There you go. All right, be good, everybody.
We're streaming live. You know you want to. Come on. We're streaming live. Okay. Anything between sitting on your couch deciding to come to Deer Creek and now that you'd like to share with them that you went through? Fuck your face, dude. Huh? Fuck your face? Fuck your face? I said fuck your face, dude. You were faced? This guitar will fuck your face, dude? Yes, it will. Is that what happened tonight?
That's what it will.
Oh, we got a half tuck. We had a half tuck tonight. That's cool. Tell him that wasn't a goose, that was a full-on groping. So what's up, sir? What do we have here?
We have some organically grown incense. It's all handcrafted by a Tibetan monastery right outside of India. We're a non-profit organization called the Eden's Rose Foundation. Eden's Rose Foundation, yeah. All the herbs are grown on the mountains that surround the monastery. And then they're hand-picked, sun-dried, then they're ground up in mortar and pestle. Water is the only binding agent, and then they're blessed by the monastery as a whole for 9 days. Over 200 monks take part in the ceremony. Then it's placed in a Dharma protection room, and then blessed by the meditation master for an entire year.
Wow.
Pretty heavy incense.
Wow.
Yeah.
I spent a month in Thailand, and the humble that I came home with was amazing to see the discipline in these people.
Yeah.
What's up, guys, man? We got like Token Toss right here, frizzy pipe. We got a screen in it, and it's glow in the dark. It's a frizzy pipe. We call it Token Toss.
Token toss.
Token Toss.
Hell yeah.
You can throw it like a disc, or you can use it as a carb. Just like that.
Beautiful. Man, we stoners will find a way.
You guys want one?
We do.
Take it with
We
you,
do
man.
want. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is kind. Just kick downs left and right. We will auction or sell off to support the cause. Thank you.
Token toss.
The token toss.
That's so legit.
Never be negative. Always smile.
Happy birthday
Life
to
might
him.
shit on you, but $100 might come to you in 1 second. Be positive.
Always smile.
Always smile.
What do you have for us, brother?
What's up, kids at home? Dirty Dave here, and I was watching back at the Massachusetts show with the whole Backstreet Boys T-shirt nonsense. So I'm walking up the lawn tonight at Deer Creek, and I had boasted earlier I haven't ground scored anything good yet on tour, and so I come across this shirt of the Swag Shitty Coors Light, but it's a brand new shirt. It's nice and white, so I'm going to kick it to the show, and hopefully they can use this shirt as they did the other Backstreet Boys shirt and make $5 or more.
Anything to share, brother?
The last couch I was on was this morning, and I was playing Contra. Without the code. No code. No code. We don't need a code.
The white zone is for loading and unloading only. If you gotta load or unload, go to the white zone. You guys make it too easy now.
Yeah.
They get the experience.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking about starting a company though called Rent-A-Wook.
Rent-A-Wook.
So you know what happens is you go on tour and you'll like rent a wook out. You pay me a fee, you'll drink all your beer, you'll fuck your girlfriend, you'll steal all your drugs, piss your bed in a hotel. You know, that's what he's gonna do. You know, say, I don't know, maybe like $200 for the whole tour, and this guy will go with you.
Oh, we got style, ladies and gentlemen. I've heard it now. It's beautiful.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Let's get down to brass
Hey, one of my
tacks. We're
shirts
gonna
was
do
on
it anyway.
last night. What's his name? Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
They were doing this panel with legalization of marijuana, and the lightning eye shirt. This guy was like wearing it like on like the panel, and it's all like fake, like talking about pot.
Like that's our customer.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
Thank you for wearing our shirt. DrFluffTees.com. DrFluffTees.com. You guys know
There
us.
you go.
Everybody knows us.
Dr. Fluff Tees.
We're at every show.
Yo, kids! Wait! I heard a duck there for a sec. All right. Hey, welcome to the Show of Life. We're really excited. We're back again for another dose. Like always, the papers were flying before we went live. You know it's true. And shout out to Todd Eisler. He provided that drumming you heard at the top of the show. All right. Hello, good evening, and welcome everybody to another edition of the Weekly Dose. I'm your humble host, Jason, Justice of the Peace Wigman, here to bring you deeper into the music experience from the comfort of your own home. And speaking of home phones, you can always ring us up at 347-SHOW-OF-L if you feel the urge to phone home. All right, kids, it's been a crazy week. We got this big gig coming up on Friday. Big for us. Very big. We're streaming, we're dreaming, we're bringing you the video and the audio, and we're going to be doing it from none other than the illustrious Blue Note in New York City. We're really psyched. This is one of the things. This will be talked about for a long time in the show. We know that. This is our chance to make it. So we better prove ourselves, right? And exciting. Todd Eisler, he's the drummer for International Orange. He's agreed to come on a little bit later in the show tonight. We're going to hit it up after we cover some music news. Todd Eisler's going to come on the phone with us and answer some questions, so you guys could get to know him before this gig on Friday, okay? And, we're keeping it real. Like, as always, we do every week, and we're going to take it to the streets on Friday. And, of course, obviously, 18 more days till Show of Life comes in full effect, in your face, and brings you the actual Show of Life straight from the streets. So that's what we got cooking coming up this week, all right? So let's go through some music news straight out the kitchen. There was a lot of activity this week. We want to recognize some things that happened, inform you if you didn't know about them. The Dude of Life, this was big for us, Show of Life. Obviously, we were inspired by the lyrics of the song. Well, Dude of Life released the original demo recording of Show of Life on SoundCloud, and that was cool to hear. We spread it around a little bit, got it to the kids out there, and they were psyched for that. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Check him out on SoundCloud. It's Dude. I think it's the same as his Twitter handle, Dude17 or something like that. All right. Other thing that, just 2 days ago, I want to recognize this because we were actually filming this weekend in New York City, and we're at a lot of different places. And one of the spots we actually passed through Central Park, and we stopped and paid tribute at the John Lennon Memorial. Imagine, it was really interesting. I'd never been there, and as a music Sherpa that I am, I felt like I needed to journey there and gain some knowledge from the spirits that have come before me down there. And well, it was really interesting. People, and I found out for someone, there's like a constant vigil going on there. People putting offerings, flowers, these sorts of things. And so that was December 8th. A little tribute to John Lennon. Okay. Phil Lesh actually covered, hooking back in with what we talked about last week, at Terrapin Crossroads. We had Phil Lesh doing a cover last week. What was he covering? That was it. Lucy in the Sky. Diva D got it. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. So that was a cool nod. Phil, I mean, I gotta say, man, my experience, just with what Phil's been doing, I have respect. Just gotta say respect. Okay, another fallen soldier that we definitely want to acknowledge. Dave Brubeck passed away the other day. The day I think we were filming, we found out, a day shy of 92 years old. Living a long time, making an impact, leaving quite a legacy. I only hope, Taper and I only hope, at the end of all this, that we might leave something, some type of archive, some type of record from what really went down. In our effort to keep it real, it's going, bro. It's for real. It is. Is there a problem? We might be experiencing some technical difficulty. Taper's a pro. He soldered this wireless mic before, so I'm sure he can fix it again. But that's how we roll. We keep it real. We're not trying to fool anybody here. But whatever. Dave Brubeck, we just want to acknowledge that. Let you guys know if you haven't, if you didn't know about him and that sort of thing, or if you didn't know that he passed on. Definitely check out his music though if you haven't seen him. He was a big. I was deep into Brubeck in high school. A couple of my friends got me into that scene. Big hit, Take 5. That's the Brubeck. If you heard it, you'd know it. You know what it is. I'm sure if you heard it. So, I just want to acknowledge that for the kids at home. Kids, look, this is straight from our video. What up? Token toss. We're going to be pulling that out later, though. But first, okay? So we got this gig coming Friday, guys. We're really excited, right? It's at the Blue Note. I mean, the venue's legendary. We're going to be streaming full audio, full on audio, video, right? Okay. So in support of this gig we have, and to bring you guys International Orange, I have a special phone interview that some peeps hooked up for us with Todd Eisler, right? I like to say, he's a real true musician because he's been at it a very long time and he's honed his craft, but he's studied with many different percussionists around the world. He travels around the globe teaching and learning, so that when someone like that you could see the passion in their craft, and it comes through in his drumming, and he's just not on the drum kit either. That drumming you heard is a couple of cool hand drums that he recorded for us. So I'm gonna ask him about that. But he's been developing this craft over his entire adult life. He's so cool on the drums. He earned the name T-Ice. That's right. And he's based in New York City. He's worked with many musicians through the years for sure. But most notably, for us Fish kids, it's been his work with the Mike Gordon Band, right? That's how he came up on our radar. So he's in this trio, International Orange, and that's the band. That's what we're doing Friday, December 14th. Blue Note, check it out. Medeski's gonna be there first, 12:30. Todd and International Orange will be going live. So I'm gonna see if Tabor can pull him up, but ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to. We're just setting up the audio. I see Tabor plugging away. All right, we're gonna get Todd on the phone here, ladies and gentlemen. Look, we have a 1.5 man crew, so. Is the power on the bass unit? Is the light on? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Professional. This is Mom and Pop. This is Garage Radio, ladies and gentlemen. This is Garage Radio. All right, Tabor, are we ready to patch in?
I think so.
All right, let me get my questions here. And once we get going, I'll be able to just riff. All right. So, all right. I guess the best way that we could start is I'm just gonna start. I'll just start with the basics. So, Todd, welcome to the show. I guess the best way to do this is for you to tell us a little bit about your story. So, if you could just tell us, how'd you get into the drums?
Well, I started taking lessons. Well, I started playing like upside down wastebaskets and Charles Chips cans and shit like when I was 4 or 5. And so I've been playing. I started taking lessons at around 10.
Okay.
And didn't get serious till, high school. So I don't know.
Should I use Divas headphones?
Years.
Okay, so, all right. Second question. So, all right, you're not just like drumming it up, on the kit. We know, and I did a little research. I did some reading, a couple articles out there. We know you play a variety of exotic percussion instruments. Obviously, we heard them at the top of the show, and you've trained around the world, as we've read, and this sort of thing. So, I mean, I guess as far as these drums go, with all these different techniques, I mean, you must have different ones that you. Oh, sorry, we're getting a little feedback. Oh, there we go. All right. Could you just tell us about one drum that you feel is really special?
Udu boos, which are big chunks of bamboo. I have pictures of most of them on my website, and you can just click on the picture and hear the drum. It's like the largest bamboo on earth. The guy that makes them makes shakuhachi flutes also, and he's an American living there for 30 years in Japan.
Cool. Oh, that's sweet. All right. What else? I'm always interested in finding out, well, what professional musicians listen to, because I feel like they must know, they must know something. And it's always interesting to see what kind of music, shapes their sound. So what we're wondering is, what kind of music influenced you as a musician?
Well, when I was really young, I was listening to pop music, Elton John, and I started getting into like Jethro Tull, and then one day I went camping with some friends, and it was like car camping. It was like kind of bullshit camping. We had electricity, and they were playing Grateful Dead from the Mars Hotel, kept playing over and over, and then the next morning I was a Deadhead. So that was like I was 16 maybe. And then I just became a real Deadhead, and I used to follow them around the Midwest in the late 70s. But I think just, for me, music can be very intimate and personal, and like, some, experiences when I'm just at home listening to it is really great for me. I like the communal part of it too, like going to a show and just dancing and, having a fun time. But, I moved on to jazz from there. I mean, I haven't been a Deadhead in many years, man, decades. Not that I don't still love it. It's just I moved in different directions. world influences. I when I moved here, I just got blown away by all the Brazilian shit and the African music and Middle Eastern stuff, and that's where I try to mix all that together to make what a lot of International Orange is. But of course, International Orange is also rock and funk and blues and all those things. So we try and put it all together into one thing.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Right on. Well, talk to me more about jazz. Like, what happened to move you in that direction, and maybe what makes it so special?
When I was in high school, I met this guy whose dad played washtub bass, and this guy was super talented. This kid, he was totally into jazz from his parents, and he played piano, bass, harmonica. He could play drums. This guy was super talented, and he almost single-handedly turned me on to everything from like Errol Garner to Weather Report to everything in between, and then I got super into it, and that's how I spent the last. I even came to New York wanting to be like a neo-bop, modern, jazz guy. It's our American music. It's like our shit. No one else has it in the world. So I've been able to have that and then just bring in all these world influences that came to me when I got to New York and mix it all together. And that's what a lot of great jazz does. It's very accommodating to other influences.
Wow, man, right on. Dude, that was great. Cool. Well, you're getting me super pumped up for the show, and a lot of our fans obviously love Fish and like to know every little tidbit of information. So the way we heard about your work was, that you were the drummer for the Mike Gordon Band. I read an article that he auditioned something like 30 drummers or something crazy like that. What do you think made you the top choice?
Well, I have some favorite shows. Definitely. In particular, there's two that were toward the end of a tour in 2010. Fishman played with us. He came came down from Maine at the time to play with us at the Portland Music Hall, or whatever it's called, in Portland, Maine. And that was a lot of fun for me because somehow we really hit it off. And it was drum heavy, no doubt, because it was me and Fish and Craig. So, but it was a ball. I mean, it was just, and we were on our game because we had been touring for 2 or 3 weeks already, and we were in it, way deep in it. And we had we played the longest set of the MGB history, like 2 hours in one set, and then we took a break and came back. And Fishman was only going to stick around for like a couple of tunes, but he was having a lot of fun, so he stayed all night, and we played 2 drums. That was a great show. And then I think it was a day or two after that, we finished the tour in Burlington at Higher Ground, and that was a strong show.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna be streaming International Orange on Friday night. I'd like to know, and like I'm sure the kids at home would too. Why don't you tell them about how that project got started?
Just years of all these things coming together, and I have this buddy of mine. We've been friends for like over 20 years. His name's David Phelps. He's the guitar player in the band, and we just kind of decided to have a band. We went through a couple of different bass players, and then we realized that Gaku Takanashi was really a great fit.
Cool. Well, and so when you guys are writing music, like, is there one guy in the band that writes the music? Do you guys work together to create the songs, or who's responsible for that job?
Well, we just play stuff that speaks to us. We got some of David's vocal tunes, his original tunes. We're into Pat Metheny and Keith Jarrett. We got a couple of those tunes we do in our own way, and we do what else? We all write, so we're doing a combination of originals, covers, and our own stuff.
That's sick. All right, here. This was actually tweeted into us at #ShowOfL by one of our viewers at home. They say, Todd, if you could collaborate with any musician, who would it be?
I'm really open to it. I play with anybody. I mean, I'll tell you who. I love Stevie Wonder like deeply. So if I could ever get a chance to play with him, that would be great. I don't know about collaborating, but that'd be, hey, why not? You know.
Nice. All right, so you travel around the world playing music, and you just came back from Europe. What were you doing over there?
I was with this guy David Krakauer, who's a really special. He mixes. He plays clarinet, and he's like known in the classical world too. He's done stuff with the Kronos Quartet, but he's really into klezmer too, modern day klezmer. He's got a guy doing laptop, and we do like rock, funk, jazz mixes with klezmer, and he was highlighting some of the John Zorn material that he just released.
Wow, that's great. And then now you're back, and then it's off to Brazil, right?
Headed to Brazil. I have a friend who's a bass player who helped me get hooked up with a school down there where I'm going to do 11 or 12 days of teaching and playing and clinics and workshops, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm invited to show them jazz and funk, and for me that's, they don't need an American going down there, playing samba, because they already know how to do that. But I'm really into samba, and I love it. I mean, as you will see if you come to of course you'll be at our show because you're filming it. But yeah, we mix that in with it, and so anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be doing like extensive like funk workshops, like talking about like we'll go like pick a guy like Zigaboo, like from the Meters, and then I'll go with a more modern day guy, or even go back, and talk about New Orleans guys and guys that I grew up listening to, like Earth, Wind and Fire and stuff like that. You show them my concept of funk.
Wow, dude, this has been fabulous. We really appreciate you taking this little bit of time, answering our questions, getting the kids at home pumped up for Friday. We really want kids to tune in and watch this and check this out. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we want to just ask before we go, could you tell the kids at home where to get more info about your projects?
Best place would be, toddeisler.com, and that's pretty cool. I try to update that. And then there's International Orange. You can hear some of our stuff at internationalorange.bandcamp.com. And we're working on we're working toward a recording date to do a full length CD's worth of stuff as the trio.
Well, awesome, Todd. This has been really great. We just want to say thanks. We can't wait for Friday's gig. All right. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. Wow, that was awesome. Yo, his knowledge runs deep, man. He's got it. He's got the rhythm in his blood. I was telling the guy that hooked us up with him I was like, look, man, because he sent us some of those, a little bit of his hand drumming. I was like, yo, he should make beats for us. We could come on, have our rap battles with those organic beats coming through. Wow, that was really cool. See, guys, we're trying to step it up. We're trying to keep it real. Right? That's what we do here at Show of Al. Always, kids, always keep it real. And like we say, always go live, never do a rehearsal. I ran out of my potion right here. A little more magic potion. When I went to get the nips tonight, here's an interesting story. You guys want to hear this? When I went to get the weekly nips for the weekly dose, 2 nips, the JMO. I've been doing that for how long now? I mean, for quite a while, except that one week when Jolly was here, and we're not going to talk about that, but there are things that me and Taper, we can't talk about. Anyway, got there tonight. They must have never re-upped their inventory of JMO nips because they were down to their last nip. Right. So, kids, as you saw on the top of the show, we switched some things around. That's how we do it. But you saw Deer Creek. That's where we are this week. in summer tour. And when we take our travels in the flux capacitor, or using the flux capacitor, I should say, you see what we do. That was back before Taper had to trade his DeLorean because he ran out of nugs. And the boy gets twitchy, so he had to trade up the DeLorean. We wound up having to take a bunch of stuff out of it, including the flux. It was a big thing. But it's all right, because we didn't really fit in there anyway. So, Taper knows how it was. And I wasn't there, you know. So that made it real hard. Oh, all right. Listen, kids. Real quick. Well, Taper is getting ready here, and I was getting ready something. Let me pull up. Let me pull this out. So I have here a gift that was sent to us, and we love it. We love it. Keep them coming, guys. Especially the baked goods. We love it. Too scratchy? No dice, huh? I'm just gonna pretend like everything's okay and we're in a happy world, cause that's where I am. I'm in happy world. You know what? I don't need these anymore. They're just Studio Diva. Sorry. I like that's like that about them, cause the first time it was like, you know, I was like put them on like that. Anywho, kids, this is a gift from Robert Champion. I don't know what's in the box. He sent it to us. He also sent us a few weeks ago. We got a batch of pins. Thank you, Mr. Robert Champion from the Sloping Companion. Probably don't want to be giving my address out over the airwaves. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. PM me if you really want to send something nice. So, guys, what does this box have to do with our meme contest that Taper invented? Which I have to... Dude, that was some good stuff, Taper. If you guys were watching a couple of weeks ago, we were doing our thing, watching a clip from Summer Tour, and then all of a sudden, freeze frame at the end of the clip, and it was just a picture of me and Taper. It said meme contest, blah, blah, blah. So Taper did this meme contest. The outpouring was fabulous. So we really appreciate you guys interacting with the show, as always. Hashtag Show of L. You can follow us on Twitter at The Show of Life. And, you know, that or whatever. Check us out on Facebook at The Show of Life fan page. Show of Life, blah. All right. So the meme contest. So what we decided was, in the true nature and the spontaneity of the show, we had the meme contest, but we didn't have a prize. But then we got this package in the mail, and then it just was like, oh, contest prize. So we want to say that this meme contest was brought to you by Show of Life with help of theslopingcompanion.com. So that's our boy Robert Champion. We're trying to get him tonight on our special show review guest hangout. No you didn't. I'm hiding out. I'm hiding out over here. All right, so we want to go through the winners, go through the runners up. This is Taper's domain, so we're gonna be going through that. But I just want to say it was you know, I was afraid what some people might write because I looked real silly. And I don't know if any hate was coming through, but I got a lot of laughs. I love you guys out there, and I think it was all good fun, and there was some really good memes. And like I said, we really appreciate you guys, you know, helping out with the show, because it's your show too. And without, you know, to keep something to talk about going, what are we gonna do? It'd be just a guy on a couch, Taper over there, fiddling around with his wires and buttons. So anyway, cheers to the kids at home and all the meme contributors. Let's. How are we gonna do this, Taper? Talk to me. I know you're looking pretty stressed out there, but talk to me.
Yeah. We're having audio issues, but it's all right.
All right.
They can still hear us.
Good.
They can bounce to the right if they want to get rid of that annoying buzzing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it
anyway, we're gonna show the first place winner and then the second place one.
What if I turned off my thing? Would that maybe do something?
I actually just got that thing working, so that'll be improved. But
great.
Anyway.
Okay.
Here we First place winner was Mike Dahl.
Yeah, Mike.
Overwhelming landslide.
Nice.
And the interesting thing is that he beat out the second place winner. So
This is an upset.
The king, yeah, it is.
It is a big upset.
The king has fallen because the second place entry was by, that is right, Mandy Berman.
Legend.
So, in a distant second was Mandy Berman, and then there was really no third place is not even worth mentioning because it was 3 or 4 votes.
Really? Well, could we just show my favorite?
I don't have.
Soldier. Well, you guys made that one. That was great. That was my favorite. Yeah, good.
Yeah, that only got
for my
4
soldiers.
votes,
That was cool though. That was super, super inside, level.
Right.
Show knowledge. So. Something cool. I don't know if Taper's got the asset loaded. I gave it late into the day in the Dropbox. The Jay-Z from Barclays.
Mm-mm.
All right, so real quick, I'm a big fan of Jay-Z. I had an audio clip pulled that, but we're not sure what the copyright. We're not sure what the copyright parameters are. But I'd just like to say, actually, we're meeting with a legal advisor tomorrow, an attorney, entertainment lawyer. So we're going to get our questions answered, and pretty soon we're going to be playing all sorts of...
Now we're probably going to be playing less once we talk to an attorney.
Oh, we might be playing a lot less. Sorry, kids. No, I think we do pretty good for
being a news source.
Yeah, for being a news source and just trying to just keep it entertaining, spicy, adding our commentary through parody and other comedic devices, right? We're a variety show. We do it all. We do the news, we do music, we do streaming, we do parodies, we do impressions. You guys want to hear my George Bush impression? George Bush Sr.? Read my lips, no new taxes. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So, Barclays, why this show of life connection with the Barclays Center? Well, just some of these special adventures that we go on, we went and, as you know, we went and checked it out over there, and I was mighty impressed with the scene, the building itself, and we didn't even go in. But when we went there for the Justin Bieber concert, unfortunately, we couldn't get in the show, but some people did get miracles, so that was cool. But this past week I came across, I'm a big Jay-Z fan, I came across this video that was released and by Jay-Z himself, and it shows the making of the Barclays Center. It's called Where I'm From. And I think you guys should check it out. It was an interesting little short on Barclays, and also it's just always, I don't know, it's always good to see the roots maneuver, where this boy come from. He's always giving back, he's always coming back around. He's not one of those... You know why I like Hove? Because he keeps it real. He's not one of those rappers... Did you guys see that? He's not one of those rappers that just, talk about jewels and whatever. But although he does. But he really did it, is my point. That's just all I'm trying to say, really, kids. He kept it real. And I can appreciate that as well as you can. All right, so just want to tell you about that. Check it out. Google that shit. It's on the official Jay-Z page. I'll get that thing. I'll get you. Stop distracting me. Horsefly shoe. Let's talk production schedule. Let's talk NYE. We got 18 days. New Year's run, baby. Get your surrender to the flows out, because you got to be looking up some hotel rooms. Who's got my floor space? Kid, keep it raw. A lot of my friends are getting excited for this. Getting excited for the shows. I don't know. 4 nights, man. And that last night's a doozy. 3 sets. Hope you guys can handle it. Just want to update you on our side of the fence. We're having a couple things going down while we're in New York City. There's been a big outcry. Since there's no lot, correct? There's no lot. So we got... just the city itself, right? The city itself is our is our playground. So we're trying to set up some things here. And one of them is our Whole Lot of Love dating game. That's numero uno. That's going to be happening on the 29th. It's going to be happening from 3:30 to 5:30, okay? Now, if you want to hook up in the best sense of the word, you know, meet some type of person that might be like you, just that soulmate person. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen these love connections happen on the lot and happen on tour. It happens. We're trying to be the catalyst to make it happen for other folks. But we know we can't do it alone. So we reached out to our boys over at Cash or Trade. They're responsible for livemusicmatch.com. We said, hey, let's get together. You know, you got Live Music Match. You're trying to make connections. We're trying to make the love connections. Oh, no, you didn't. I heard a duck. Uh-oh, kids. That means my time's up on this segment. Sorry. This is called the Clip It and Ship It Out segment. No, but I like to run overtime usually. I don't even know. I'm trapped in time and I don't know what to do, literally. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? I'm sorry. So I just want to tell you guys about that. Simply Does It. Get at us on Facebook or Twitter at #ShowOfL, or you could direct message us, follow us on Twitter at The Show of Life, or if you just want to follow us at Show of Life. It's good too. So do that. Get at us. We're looking for contestants now. So if you have a friend or know somebody that they're awesome, they're super cool, they're down, they're chill, and they're just looking for that connection, link them up with us for the Whole Lot of Love dating game, because we are going to make a connection. We are. We're going to keep it real. And then we also, besides the dating game, we got a few different other things planned. We got Andrew T. Martin. If you don't know this guy, he's a dude that does like Bobby McFerrin style fish covers, beating on himself. We're going to have an interview with him, and he's going to perform live for us in studio. I think that's happening on the 28th. That's post-show on the 28th. We don't have a firm time on that, but we're going to be getting a series. We're going to be doing a sit-down show that night. It's the first night of tour. I know people are going to go in hard. They're not going to be out all night partying. That's going to be on the 30th when we have our disco party. What? Resident DJ Top Hat's going to be in the house spinning on the ones and twos. And these events, by the way, are going to be happening at Legends in New York City. It's really close spot around the way to the venue, okay? So we're gonna I don't have the address. I want to give you an exact address. I have the address. We have it. We just don't have it right now in front of us, so I'm not gonna say it. But Legends in New York City, we're gonna make an event for it on the Facebook page, so stay tuned for that. All right. That's what we got going on. The disco party is going to be post-show on the 30th. It's going to go all night. On the 29th, we're going to be hanging out with Dusty and Brando from Cash or Trade. They agreed to do an interview with the Show of Life kids. We're going to make it casual. Beers with the boys, we're calling it. So we'll go find somewhere and have some beers. You know, I really like what they're doing, you know, with this whole fair trade. I mean, it's cash or trade. It's all fair trade, though. It's all face value, nuggets of knowledge that you need for you and your friends. And I see it happening every day because I'm looking for tickets. I still need to for the 30th. I got my 28th and 29th. I want to thank you out there for helping on that. These kids need tickets. Taper, what do you got so far? Anything? You got a taper ticket? Or what are we looking at? Friday? Okay.
Something maybe else.
He's got something. He's got his foot in the door, shaping up. DVD, we're getting you in over there too. You're going to see Fish. We're going to gorilla out. Promise. All right. So, and the other thing I want to say too, I mean, I got my hat is off to these kids at Cash or Trade. I've been peeping them since the beginning when they started. I've been supporting them all along the whole way, and now they've branched out way beyond just Fish, and they're just ticket trade style, like, you know, face value, of course. Not talking scalping, but they built up a great community, and they actually reached out because they're web developers. They reached out to us and said, "Hey guys, we know you're real busy with the show. Why don't we help you out on the web dev side?" And I was all about it. So we're meeting with them next week. Obviously in 18, 19, however many days there, we're going to be with them again. So we'll get to hang with them and that. So look forward to some interesting, like they said they can make whatever we want. So we could have, like, you know, like click here, you get this. Click over here, you can get that. Fill in the blanks. Mad Libs coding. All right. Sorry. I was trying to avoid choking on the air, coughing. That's bad as a broadcaster. You're not supposed to do that, I heard. Well, I don't know, because we just make it up as we go, and then people give us advice about what to do. Thank you for all the professionals out there. You know who you is. All right. So, I think it's just about that time. We touched upon a few things. We told you guys about the New Year's. Got psyched for Friday. Don't forget about Friday, guys. This Friday. The beauty is, for our West Coast kids and the East Coast kids, our gig is late night. It's 12:30. It's happening post Medeski Martin Wood style. After Medeski's doing this residency at the Blue Note for about a week here. Well, the 14th is Friday after Medeski. That's the International Orange Show. So get ready. We'll be sending out info into the airwaves to you guys. And get us at #ShowOfAl. If you want to meet up with us at the show, hang out, come with us in our VIP booth. Do it. All right? So now we're just getting ready. We're at the point in the show. I guess, are we going to show the clip first and then do the panel? That's the traditional. Yeah.
You don't want to do the weekend memes. It's time for the weekend memes.
I was all memed out, man. No, I forgot. I couldn't see.
Oh yeah,
with the audio mix.
It's not on the script. I'm sorry, I didn't put it in there.
Anyway,
It's that time. Your favorite time of the week. Yes, it's time for this weekend memes.
Weekend memes, kids.
First up, we got a late entry to the meme contest. Not an official entry. Did not get voted on, but we'll show it to you guys. Bam. Reefer Madness.
Well, now you got me,
And you'll find out why this next one is relevant. Step into the freezer. Frostbite.
That kid's famous, dude. And this cat's really made progress.
Got a taboo and you keep on drink. Fuck you. Angry cat. I don't want to know what love is, and I don't want you to show me. Sing cat. Don't stop believing.
It's the cat.
Never started. Fish, come get baked in Idaho.
Wow.
If Bob tells me not to worry, I'm not going to worry.
There you go.
Richard right, Richard left. Gay for Trey, held to the yeah.
Biebs, believing.
Don't bring a girl to the NBA Finals. She'll get bored. And guys, we haven't mentioned it, but happy Hanukkah.
Oh yeah.
And don't forget to keep the Han in Hanukkah.
Oh, that's great.
For those of you not of the Jewish persuasion, we got plenty of Christmas cheer as well. In fact, we got a family that celebrated Christmas before the birth of Christ.
The BC boys.
And guys, the snow's coming. You know it is.
We're gonna be fucked.
And then you got to watch out because I won't be coming into work today. Some dick is blocking my car.
Wow.
No, I kind of questioned whether or not to even show this next one, but
is it music culture related?
It is not. In fact, it's Wong on so many levels.
Oh my god.
And it's not peer pressure, it's just your turn. This is you liking your own Facebook status. The moment when you pass through security at a festival. Sorry, kid. Santa Claus is one floor down. I'm the ghost of Jerry Garcia.
Oh, I saw that one. Yeah.
We've entered funny things on Facebook now, kids.
Yeah, we're just breezing along.
If I had all the money I have spent on concerts, I'd spend it all on concerts.
That's right.
It is an awkward moment when you realize the person you're speaking with does not listen to the Grateful Dead. Meh. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. You're 10 years old and you have an iPhone, you little shit.
Yeah, that's right, you little shit.
She said, whisper something sexy in my ear. So I said, Grateful fucking Dead, girl. Dear Santa, I've been good all year. Okay, most of the time. Okay, once in a while. Okay, fuck it. I'll buy my own shit. 420 special, kids. Buy any sandwich before 420 and pay just 420.
420?
Yeah, they're demographic marketing. We gotta learn from them.
Yeah.
Lots of little fish eat the big fish. Slow down. Smoke on roadway. Here's an actual just a advertisement. Would anybody ever consider hiring this guy? David Comey, the attorney that rocks.
Wow, dude, you see he has dreads?
Yeah.
Sick.
Austin, Texas.
Talk about product differentiation. He's like, dude, that's great.
And finally this week, Feliz Navidad, motherfucker.
Meme.
And we're back.
All right, guys. This week in memes and funny things from Facebook. They started to spill over. We had to separate them. This show is gone from a ball of disorganized chaos into, well, a well-lubricated machine. So now I'd like to take you on a journey back to Deer Creek before we have our panel come on. Or should I say the show review hangout session. We're going to go back to Deer Creek to get in that mindset and bring the second clip to you guys. And I'm going to transport you there using our fancy handy-dandy modulating device, remote control, fully chromed out. It communicates with the Flux and Taper's laptop to bring you guys back in time to Show of Life 2012 Summer Tour 2012. Here we go. We're heading to Deer Creek. You ready, guys? Hang on.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Tila was sick. First set was unbelievable. A lot of goofy stuff in the second. Thanks so much for watching.
Showalife.com. We just plugged you with the business card. You want to plug yourself and tell us what you think?
Yeah, we're on the Grateful Dead lot, further lot, fish lot. We get to see it alive. We make everything ourselves.
What do you guys do?
Make purses, glow-in-the-dark, hats, t-shirts. Everything's all reversible. And we just love this lifestyle.
Right.
Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good.
Being that you're out here today, and I know that you sat here through all that heat today.
Yes.
You did. I know you did. Was it worth it? Did you go up there tonight?
No, I didn't go inside the show, but I raged out here. Had fun. Party with my friends. So, met new people, which is always good.
That's always.
That's for sure. CrowleyScooter.com, Facebook.
Long-time Deer Creek veteran since 1992.
Ooh, old school.
Old school. Still coming. Still coming. Thank you for coming to our venue.
My first show was 96. And I've never looked back.
Micah, turn it up!
We're gonna slide over here and take a look at these artworks. This is some beautiful stuff right here, y'all.
This is Picasso Moon. I just finished it about 3 months ago, and this is Sunshine Daydream.
Can I tell you?
Picasso Moon and Sunshine Daydream.
But I see that Grateful Dead shit in there too, man. That is so steal your face.
Steal
your face.
This is so
I'm way more
detailed
interested
that
in
you're
the
holding the original pieces out here on our scene and sharing is beautiful.
Thank you.
How many hours do you have in this one here?
This one I started over a year ago, and I finished it 3 months ago.
Wow. That's the artwork that we see out here on the scene at its finest.
Thank you.
So you've got 9 months in that one, and you don't even know on that one. Honestly,
Probably about a little less. This one had a lot more detail. I get more detailed as I do new ones.
Yeah.
And everyone's been watching me online, like all the vendors here have been watching me for about 4 years now. And they always tell me they can see the progression, which is really cool to hear.
Yeah. Well, you see it there, folks. Hopefully you support something like that. That is absolutely wonderful. Oh, is that a gift box?
It's a cigar box.
You want to get a smoke from you, buddy? Because I just made your night.
It's a good bluesy sound coming off them cigar boxes there,
Yeah,
brother.
this is what actually the blues were invented on, as a matter of fact. They were, do you know about cigar box guitars?
I sure do.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Those are wonderful, man. What do they go for?
They go for between $55 for the acoustic uke with 2 strings. I'm trying to get $160 out of this guy.
Right.
I crafted most of these guitars today. I sold out on my last show except for 2 of them, so I've been a busy little beaver.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was doing
That's
this,
on the fly.
Yeah, I was doing this like at noon today.
Wow.
Yep.
Are you shitting me, folks? Really?
Just Google Purple Panda, I'm the first one that pops up.
Purple Panda. Right on. How you doing, girl? Anything new to say? Give it to him.
I
Give him hell.
lost all my friends. I really did. I don't know where they went. I don't care though.
That's all right. Serotonin.
Always be happy.
Midwest is the best.
Anything you want to say?
You got happy-go-lucky people. You ain't got that angry man. Yeah.
Midwest.
Southern fans good too.
Yes, sir.
Did you say the dirty South?
Dirty South, Atlanta, Georgia. But up in the Midwest, representing all day.
How long take y'all to get up here?
9 hours.
9 hours.
Nothing.
Blink. It's worth it, right?
Oh shit.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Take some. Take some. Take some. There it is. There it is.
Bill. Pecos Bill. What's your name, brother? Michael. Anything you want to say to the folks at home on Couch Tour that can't make it?
Yeah.
Tell them what you think, brother.
Look at him.
He
But no, I don't
motorboated
know what
your
that
ass.
was. But you know, dude, that shit was awesome night. Good to see you out here.
It was an awesome night.
It was,
It was.
dude. I haven't heard enough about that shit. Tonight was awesome. People need to fucking get some respect.
They do.
Fish killed it. Dave Bowie was nasty. Y'all fucking missed it.
They did.
When in doubt, eat some chow. We're headed down to the end of Shakedown. We're almost there.
We're getting there.
We're signing off soon. Back into the freezer.
Cut the stress, the government's coming after you, son. Kids is trying to put bad vitamins in your fucking meat, son. That's why you got chicken. You know what I mean? That's how we do around here. 'Cause we don't fuck around. We don't fuck around with no whack shit. We don't fuck around with no fucking anti-knack. You know what I mean? We on some old real shit. We on some more like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking special. Wow.
got lovebirds, y'all.
Special K moment.
It's excellent. It's excellent.
But
no, you're kosher.
Either way, though.
Don't be sorry
All
about
I'm
nothing.
saying is eat more vegetables and watch what the fuck you're eating, son.
Yeah, that's right. Grow your own veggies if you can. All right. Y'all are great, man. Thank you.
It's all triple blown. It's all double kilned. It's not from China.
It's not from China.
I put it in the
not
kiln.
sweatshop.
I put it in the kiln 3 times.
Really? You run through a cycle 3 times?
Yeah. I puffed in everyone twice. And that makes it double blown.
Alright, we
Plug
got positive energy pins right here. Gotta spin the positive energy 1 pin at a time. Check it out.
Spreading it around, man.
Thank you guys. You guys have a fun night?
We did.
Oh,
man.
killer show.
We've had a wonderful night.
Killer show.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you around.
Yeah, it's good to see you, brother.
Shuffle. Lower.
Lower.
Lower. Lower.
What?
Lower. Lower. Lower for life. Lower for life.
You can lie.
I can go lower than that.
No, what?
How low? Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Get
All right.
Wow, come on.
Oh! Honey. Didn't make it. Looks like your big, fat toe. Wait, take it.
Shut the front door.
A toe? I would never suck a toe. This.
From Couch Shore to Realtor. It's been fun.
Hello! Welcome back to the Show of L. Show of L. Hashtag Show of L. 347 Show of L. Alright, now I know a lot of people are really excited. They always wait for this every week. Welcome back to the Show of L. Hangout. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
It sounds like Star Wars.
Turn down your radio.
What the fuck are these droids looking for? I thought it was only me hearing it. I was trying to act calm. I was like, If we learned anything from the very first dose, when we had Cliff call in, just randomly call in, he changed the history of the show. He created the phone component that night, basically. He made it a staple at 347 Show of L when he called in. And we said, what's your name? Next caller, what's your name? Where are you from? Turn your radio down. I think there's a saboteur in the chat.
Wait a minute. I think. Let me try.
It totally sounds like Empire Strikes Back. You know?
Okay, everybody mute yourselves unless you want to talk like a walkie-talkie.
Taper's a genius. He just fixed the buzz. Unfortunately, there's been a buzzing the whole show. I don't know. Look. It's way more complicated than one might imagine. Really, when it comes down to it. So, here we are. Let's all take a deep breath. Getting ready. 18 days away. Let's keep our eye on the prize. What are we really all here for? It's all about the music. It's all about the tunes and the live experience and the friends and the friendship and the interconnected web of life that we experience when we travel around in the cosmos, aka planet Earth. All right. So we're here. We're their Deer Creek panel. I want the viewers at home to know I wasn't at this show. I had to jump off of tour, but our crew was there holding it down, it makes me so proud to know that that's what the show's really about. It's a revolving cast. It keeps on coming
Tiny
around.
hats in the making.
So welcome. I think we're all on now. We could hear the guests, correct, Taper?
Yes.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody. We got a couple Bills here tonight. Pecos Bill, whom I never met, but yo, man, you're a star. You're a star, dude, out of the gate. So, good looking. We got Boogie Bill in the house. We have Silky Baby. Again, much love for Silky Baby. We got her sticker right here. GYMFDS, motherfuckers. That's real. And Johnny B in the house, Mr. Show Review himself, creating a segment. Amazing. And we're here with Deer Creek. So I want to throw it out there to you guys. I know it was hot. It was hot as hell. You know, hot as hell. What was it like on lot that day? Because I wasn't there. Anybody? Pecos, you want to lead this off?
We didn't even want to leave the RV.
On mute? No, I think you're on mute, buddy.
I was going to say, if I might go first, I've got some video footage that I'm going to send your guys' way. The cats can come and look at it later after the show. You'll have it tomorrow.
Nice.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. We saw about 20 tents just disappear. We were there. We were helping. Next thing you know, it's gone. Everything was gone, brother. It was beautiful. Everybody came together afterwards and helped each other clean up. The food came back out. The kids had the fun. Got up in there and had one of the best sets I've ever seen.
That's sick. That's sick. And when were you at any shows before that? Like, how'd you get linked up with these guys? Pecos. Johnny B, what's going down, bro?
Well, I tell you, in the 2.0, we were serving food on the road with it.
Yo, Taper, I know what's going on.
What?
But we
they don't have their radio down, and they're listening to the show.
And
they're watching the show over there. We're over here.
And that's where I caught back up with it. And I'm hoping to see some more of this coming summer.
Pecos, you got to turn the show off. You can't have it on at the same time, man. Turn your show down.
Turn your show down. Don't turn your radio. That's good, Boogie. That's good. Invented shit on the fly.
Turn it down.
Turn
and
your show down.
Nobody should be watching.
Tune in, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, don't watch the show. It's gonna cause a problem. I can't wait till we have Major Ranger's working on a keyboard right now. We're gonna have all sorts of sound effects. I want that one. The trucker, like.
Johnny B.
Fuck it.
You gotta turn down your volume.
I know it's Silky. Silky's the culprit, aren't you, Silky? It's you with your radio up.
No, I have myself muted. That's what's happening.
So let's talk about what was really really great. Like, for example, this was the first time that Show Life was rolling in an RV. As you guys who were tuned in early saw the first clip. Thanks to Boogie Bill for that one.
Thank you. Big dude. Bill Boogie, if it wasn't for you, the show was like it went off a cliff, and you safely helped it land to somewhere where it could like continue on its journey. That's real. That really happened.
Yo, I saw what was going on, and I knew it was going to be powerful, and I knew you guys had a great start, and you guys were really on point. I could only help, man. That's all I could do is help you guys to continue it. Continue the torch. Carry it on.
Hells yeah. And we're gonna keep getting better too. We're gonna improve and work out the kinks along the way. If there's anything, it's all about the story and the content. The technical side, is important obviously, but we'll get that ironed out as we go. As long as we're live, that's the most important thing.
Johnny B, you gotta turn off the show. Pecos, you gotta off because it echoes through your microphone. You
Hey,
have to
buddy,
be
I'm muted. My microphone's muted, and the show's off.
Is it us?
I'm just muting everybody right now. If they want to talk, they can unmute
somebody.
themselves.
Thank you, Taper. Thank you.
And my show is off.
Thank Taper. It was one of them. It's
Silky. I'm sorry. I unmute. I don't know how to unmute. I just know how to mute.
Silky. Silky, could you come on real
Silky,
quick and tell us about the
yourself,
story?
Well, Deer Creek is where I actually fell in love with fish, so it was really good to get back here. But we were staying in Green Acres Campground, so all of my friends were just like, try to camp, don't do it, it's going to be way too hot, make sure you stay hydrated. But I was just, I really like camping because that way you can just be with the most of your friends for the most amount of time. You don't have to be split up between all these hotels and stuff. So we went ahead and did it. And it was awesome. And then on Friday, we just couldn't take the heat anymore, so we went over to the Cambria pool and totally crashed it. And just stayed in the pool for probably about 4 hours. Pretty dope. Deer Creek music was just as hot, though. I got my first wave. Old Home Place, Strange Design, Rod Captain Rod. It was awesome. It was really, really good times there.
Now let's talk about the Strange Design. How do you feel? Do you like that song?
I love that song.
And you don't hear
It's
it.
a great one.
You don't hear it as much as you used to. And I like, let me tell you, I heard it a lot in '95, but now, you know, like I was getting sick of it, but it's a beautiful song, you know?
It really is. It's great to be around all of my friends and to have them all there. When I heard it for the first time, it was super cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It was awesome. It was really funny whenever the whole crowd was doing the whole like Marco Polo.
Yeah, what was that about? Because I was listening to the stream. Yeah, his stream. I was like, what are they doing? Well, how'd that start?
You would think people would be like Marco and they'd be like Escondoles, but everybody just started saying Polo, so we just kept going. But it's pretty funny.
That's real. That's like stuff like that. That's keeping it real.
So what about Taper getting his bike? What about that, Taper?
Yeah, I've been chasing that for quite some time, actually. I was very excited. Thank you, Boogie Bill, for getting me into that show. I would have been mighty pissed off if I was stuck outside and I heard that. And I was like, oh,
no
fuck.
problem.
Oh, fuck, dude, I would have flipped
I would
the
have
fuck
had to
out.
ride
Because, like,
with it.
they started playing it, like, not too long ago again, and you know, I was like, fuck, they played it. Fuck, they played it. And, like, because they don't play it that often.
For sure.
But, yeah, I finally got it.
Diva, you were in there, weren't you?
Yeah.
You go over there on the mic with him.
Microphone?
Or go on the couch with him.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to come on, but I didn't want to.
And thankfully that RV saved us because it was like the hottest day in Indiana
Since the 1930s. Yeah.
Whoa.
It was.
Step into the freezer.
Holy Dorothy,
I
Batman.
felt so horrible because I was complaining in the RV that had AC. It was just that hot.
Hey.
And then the wolf fixed it up. Wolf fixed it up for us.
Wolf?
Yeah.
Wolf. Come on. He was security for us. I wouldn't have rolled through Shakedown without the Wolf backing us up.
Nice.
You didn't see him on camera
He was
much. Made a little
bodyguard.
cameo here and there, but he kept it down on Shakedown. He made me feel comfortable there. We got a lot of good footage, as everybody saw.
That's sick. That is sick, dude.
We
I have to.
come gorilla out on the camera with him there.
Yeah.
We go an ape on the camera.
Yeah, no, that's important. I remember.
Wolf, you gotta unmute yourself to talk.
Oh yeah.
What up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
What's up, bro?
So, what was most memorable about Deer Creek for you?
Well, I like traveling around doing all the stuff, but my favorite song was the Big Black Furry Creatures from Mars.
Yeah, I love that.
That song. I didn't remember that many songs from the night, but that was the one that I really remember the most.
Right on. Yeah.
Sick lights.
Fuck your face. Also, I appreciated. Lots of bust outs at Deer Creek. Lots of.
There was some girl that was screaming Fuck your face was sweet. And then they played Fuck Your
Johnny B, what were highlights for you?
Yeah, wait a sec. I want straight up Johnny B.
Hold up, everybody. I'm gonna mute everyone but Johnny B and let Johnny B give his opinion.
This is great. 100%.
Johnny B, remember you gotta unmute yourself from before.
I'm unmuted, right?
Yeah, we got you.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, like the whole beginning of the second show is like crowd control, which I know that I never know. I always think, oh look, a new Fish song, and then I hear it, and I'm like, and then but like the Sweet Jane for me was the highlight because like when's the last time they did it? 98 or something. It was a long time. That whole they just played so many at those two shows, like, and then like the Down with Disease Sand to open the second set.
Sand.
Was like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just listened to that the other night, and that's just like for like whatever it is, 40 minutes of jamming. That's what happened, I guess, right? In there, in that Antelope.
That was the best.
That was just
Right
fun
after
time.
Fluffhead.
I actually just see what it looks like dancing in the moat during an Antelope, and it's really kind of interesting footage. But
Submit it.
I thought it was super hot, you know.
Yeah,
Super
it was.
hot
It was super hot,
I got
and
the-
then it was super wet. Storm, and then
Yeah, I got-
well,
Yeah,
freak. I mean, Easy Ups were blowing away. Awnings were ripping off of RVs. I had to save the awning for our RV. I know a bunch of everybody else. Everybody else was on Shakedown during that time.
Are these all diva pictures we're seeing?
Yeah, these are all diva.
Diva original. I'm always to say this. Like look at that shit. I can't wait for the next one. Where'd that blue one go with the sunset?
Well, that's the after the storm.
Oh, sorry. I just thought about, but like the photo aspect is sick. Look at this next one. Whoa,
Yeah, I love that picture.
that's amazing.
We were watching Muddy there, and there were roads, but a guy decided to drive like a two-seater Mercedes right into the mud, and no one was helping him. Everyone was in and watching, and we were watching through the RV. We weren't going out there to help because we were like, why did this guy pull into the mud? But he eventually got it out. I got some photos of that too.
Sick.
Yeah, that's what the picture was with the tracks, him pushing the Mercedes out of the mud. And that was when Bill and the Wolf and Pecos went to Shakedown during the storm, and they said that the wind was picking up tables, and there were people that were selling glass, and all their inventory just busted, gone.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
How sad is that?
You guys can kind of
sucks.
see the
It was
store
crazy.
brewing. You can see it brewing over the venue in that
Yeah.
place right now.
Free DVD, dude, capturing the photojournalism. Silky Baby cranking out there. Look at you, girl. I see you. I see you. Dude, if you guys need a custom tiny lid for your dome, you got to check out Silky Baby's scene. I don't know. You got a website for that? You got a GYMFDS for that or what? Could they pick it up on that site? Or not? We're talking shade. We're talking. Not only is she muted, she's on volume off.
I wish I could unmute. That's what I was.
Yo, Silky.
Oh no, I don't have a website. You can just hit me up though, PM me.
PM her on Facebook. She's famous. She gets us all our best guests. I was jealous because there's something. All right, so Silky, you said Deer Creek's your spot where you like got it. Me too. 95, Deer Creek, boom. There's something in my special place in my heart for Deer Creek Alpine. It's like the best. Oh, it's the best run ever. Like. Oh,
It really is.
It's
so good. You just can't put it into words.
Always knockouts.
Best amphitheater is a regular amphitheater. Deer Creek.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, and the Deer Creek and the storm factor, because when I was in there in 2009, that's where Mr. Lightning was born. They made the lawn kids go out during during break.
The spider lightning.
Yeah.
That was sick.
That was the first time I saw that, where it lightnings, but it doesn't hit the ground. It just like goes around in a circle. It was going around the venue. That shit was nuts. Deer Creek, it's the fucking stormy venue. So beautiful. For sure. So, I mean, what else? I want to hear more. I want to hear more Deer Creek stories. What?
I want to know from Pecos how he felt like just getting into trying to host the show, not knowing much about it. Because I think he did a good job.
Yeah, dude, you're a star,
for
bro.
being kind of thrown into the situation.
Yeah, tell us first tell us how you how that came about, and then.
You hear me?
Pecos, don't forget, you got.
It's sorry we make you guys work, but we can
it's for the quality of the show, I promise.
There he is.
It's okay. Well, first of all, Wildman is one of my best friends in the world, and we met through a mutual friend of mine, and he brought me back. My ex and I used to serve food on the scene, and he said this and took me back out to the scene. So let's start there, that I had been away from Fish for a minute. Now, at this point, I'm meeting Taper for the first time, and him and his girlie and I, we all just clicked right away. And what you got is something that intrigued me immediately, so I wanted to hear more. So we rode together to go see the show, and by the ride there, Taper's got me convinced that I need to be a part of it. And if for nothing more than the evening, man, it was righteous. So that's how it happened. On the ride over, he says, well, what do you think?
Wow, that is straight show of lifestyle-y, dude. That's great.
How
Nice.
did you feel when the camera actually was on you and the light was on in your face?
You know, honestly, being on the scene, that's where I've grown. And honestly, it felt like I was sitting in my own living room, right at home, right on my own couch on tour.
That's how I feel when I'm out there, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Me too, man. I grew up there.
Good. Yeah. Check out my my tape collection post on the SOP, guys. I'll do some close-ups. There's a lot of good stuff there, but I shouldn't have stepped away, and I can't thank you guys, Bill. I can't, honestly, Frenchie. I can't thank you guys enough, man.
Nah, no problem, man.
It was
always mad love.
The dating show, Wigman. The dating show.
Yeah.
I had been talking to my girl now for 7 months through the Facebook, and out at Deer Creek, man, was the first physical face-to-face meeting out there. So there is something about that brings people together, man.
Yeah, there is. There's connections. That's how this is how this all materialized. It's like
That's right.
It's amazing. That's cool. Well, thank you for hosting. I mean, you made it happen. So that was like another notch. And we are gonna keep traveling forward in time and back in time. We're gonna drift in time.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
What?
The day of the show, yeah, there was a DeLorean in my neighbor's driveway way up the street that had been covered under a tarp for months. And
No, you're totally wrong. Be quiet. No. That's not what happened. That was my DeLorean, and I used it to come back from the future. And as the video showed at the beginning that everybody saw, and that you can watch on YouTube in a little bit, that was my saw it up on wheels.
Yes.
And then I got into the RV.
Right, and you know why he doesn't have it anymore is because he ran out of nugs, had to trade it for an ounce of nugs, took the flux out and other things, and that's where we are today. Duh.
That's right.
Freeze.
But I mean,
good
you know,
stuff,
all in all, I was a little disappointed with Deer. Like, it was a great time in the RV and everything, but like when I used to go to Deer Creek back in the day, that whole venue was packed, the camping and everything, and it was kind of sparse this time. I mean, we met a lot of people. It was alright for the show, but like it was pretty sparse. So I don't know what's really affecting it. People camping, if a lot of people were staying off-site.
Taper.
I think a lot of people were staying off-site. Like Silky, you stayed at
hotels, man.
Green Acres, Shady Acres.
Right,
Was the
it's
one right
hotels.
across the street, and it was hot.
Yeah, I stayed at Green Acres.
And how was it over there? I mean, like, was it worth it? I mean, you had to pay per person instead of car, so it was more expensive. But I think everybody went.
It was just nice because the year that I went last time, they just made a big SOP camp, so they just really catered to us, and they let us block off this whole huge area. And just let us stay back there. I mean, it wasn't the official SOP thing, but they'll let us have a bunch of space, so let's just go there so we can all be together.
Right.
It was dope. I like it. I don't have any problems with it. I know
Yeah.
People think it's pretty shady, because the golf carts and.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm just quoting you. That's what you called it in the Blossom footage.
Runaway golf cart.
Ain't no joke. It ain't no joke over there, man.
Do they have a shuttle? Is that how it works? Because I assume people are.
I don't know. I think I always just I always catch rides. I actually rode home first night with Jonathan Vaughn in the Sparkle car, raging. That was the most fun ever.
Nice.
Remember I told you that crazy story about me almost getting into that truck with that dude who ended up totaling it?
What?
Good. I'm glad that my fiance was like, get out of the truck. That guy is messed up. We are not riding it. And he ends up like rolling it in the cornfield on the way to the show.
Oh, wow. Way to go, astronaut.
Wow.
He definitely saved. No, but we normally just get rides with friends. Somebody will stay straight and just drive us home normally.
Right, yeah.
Well,
I'm always like
Deer
that.
Creek, just take the freezer.
Yeah, well, that's what we got to do from now on is take the freezer. I mean, there's
freezer.
no other way
Forever.
to do it.
That's
Dude,
the
if we
best.
didn't, if we
Oh,
didn't
that's the
have,
best name ever.
if we didn't have that, dude,
Step
if we didn't
into
have
the
the freezer,
man.
if we didn't have the freezer, we would have died. We would have died. Like literally, like
Hey.
it was boiling. You stepped outside.
It
and
was
like 20
Africa
degrees
hot.
It was
like the
Africa hot.
We were
frickin'.
all exhausted.
It was so freaking hot.
It was literally the hottest day since the 1930s. Literally.
People were crawling under
Gesundheit.
cars for shade. I mean, it was like freaking melting hot.
People just left. They're like, "Fuck this. It's not worth it."
Yeah, but then all of a sudden it started pouring down rain and it washed all that heat away for a couple hours, and everybody was blissful.
It's amazing.
Oh, that storm came through.
That happens a lot. Like that storm before the show, and then all of a sudden it's like so clear and dry. Those summertime shows. Oh man, love that. I love that. So, but all right. So that was night one, right? That was like numero uno.
Yep.
I
Started
think
off
it was the second night. I think the storm was the second night.
Oh, it was the second night.
This-
Okay.
Storm was the second
storm
night,
was the
but melt
second
your
night.
face
The
the
heat
first
was the
night.
first night.
Yeah, you're right.
So you guys had to sit through a whole day. The melting. I thought it was like you get to lot and then storm, then it's
No.
over. Oh.
I stayed at
We were in the freezer, man.
And they had a play there during the hot day. Asparagus from Wisconsin. Check them out.
Nice.
I'll give them a little pitch.
Yeah, definitely.
They're awesome.
Asparagus.
Yeah.
Is that the plural of asparagus?
They can. Yeah, exactly. It's a guy. It's a bunch of guys,
Got it.
But they just played their 150th show in like Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Do you know these guys?
Totally.
Yo, man, you should tell. But that's what we do. Like, this is just filler. But what we really do is we stream bands and like get people like hip to new bands. That's why we're all on this International Orange thing. So send us some stuff. We'll promote their stuff for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, no, that's cool. I know that. I just didn't even think of it till you said it just now.
All right. Well, let's do it. Well, we're like 2 weeks out, man. We need material. 2 weeks out. We got nothing.
Yo, let's
They
talk
played
about how.
2 shows. Sorry. Go ahead, Bill. Sorry.
No. Let's talk about who's all going to MSG and who's all going to be on the team.
Yo, I can't
wish
believe
I could.
No Dice Pecos. Where do you live, man?
Technical.
Okay, right on.
We got a delay. I think he's listening through the stream. It's all right.
So, all right. So, Johnny B, how about you, buddy? You're gonna be in the house?
Yeah, I'm taking the train in.
Wow, how long is
From
that?
Arizona, dude? From Arizona, you taking the train in?
Like almost 3 days. 3 days.
Oh my god.
I like taking the train.
Cool. Now here's a question. Here's an interview question. Johnny B, will you listen to Fish on your train ride to MSG, or you just want to clear your mind of Fish to get ready for the show?
Oh, I'll listen to it.
Silky, that's nice.
And here's my follow-up question, Johnny B.
Real
Are you on a 14.4?
To
the barcode.
Did I tell you how jealous I am of you right now?
What?
There's that train.
Oh, you gotta like turn the. You gotta turn off
Okay,
Ustream,
okay,
man.
guys.
I love this.
Echo.
Oh, this is great. This is really what it's about.
I would like to
playing
thank
cards
everybody
with my
to come into
sister's
this
kids.
week's discussion panel. We're gonna be moving on now to
Mike's Hotline.
Mike's Hotline. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for calling in.
Thank you guys for calling in. We're an hour show. We're trying to keep it to an hour and a half. Going over into the other realms, but it's okay as long as everyone's having a good time. No one gets in trouble with the law. There's 3 things. Wait, as long as everyone had a good time. No one got hurt.
Hey, we started
No one got in
late.
trouble with the law, and everyone had a good time. That's what's most important.
You can't have
So, where are we at,
the
Tabor?
show
Are we
on
off
while
to
you're
the
talking.
scene of the...
That's why it's.
Are we
no one can
kidding
hear
about
anything.
that?
Johnny B, you can't have it on. You gotta
Oh,
have
okay.
it.
He was tripping. You faked me out.
All right, sorry.
Okay,
sorry.
guys, it's all good. Don't
No,
worry.
no, don't.
It's a
We'll-
debauchery.
We're gonna have all these technical issues ironed
We'll
out for
fix it
next
out
season.
Next season on Weekly Dose.
Season 3. But
Wow.
thank you guys. I want to thank
yeah.
Pecos specifically. For,
Yeah, Pecos.
hosting part of the revolving cast now. What do we have? Like 5 hosts that we've had now.
We've
Silky,
Tara Lee, Silky, Pecos, me,
Thank you guys.
me,
and you. Yeah, sick. Revolving cast.
And I'm hoping to see Johnny B at MSG for our next
Pecos, you
installment
gotta
of
get
the show reviews.
headphones, man.
Hey, man, mind you, that's me.
And Wolf always keeping it.
Will Wolf be at MSG?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
he
cool.
will.
Nice. I can't wait to meet you,
Yeah,
bro.
Garden.
I can't wait to meet you, dude.
You too.
Nice.
You too. You too.
All right, so I guess we'll be going on to Mike's.
All right,
Thank you
we're on
everybody
to
for
Mike
calling in.
with the fidelity of champions. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Silky.
Thank you,
calling in.
Silky.
Boogie Bell. Thanks for
You
calling
guys,
in.
love you.
Love you too. Silky's our
Love
official.
you all.
Boogie Bill especially for making the freezer possible.
Yeah, oh, Boogie Bill. I mean, all these guys,
love
like,
you all.
yeah, I love all of you guys, like, because it's like, I have a host,
Hey, everybody just.
camera guy, and
All right, guys.
Just get ready for MSG because it's gonna be on.
it's gonna be on, and we're in the same hotel. What are the chances?
It's on, brother. Wigman, it's on.
It's on, dude. I can't wait, man. We're gonna rage. We're gonna We're going to report. We're going to do shows and then repeat every day, all day. All right. Well, guys, thank you guys for being a part of our show review hangout session. Really appreciate people coming on. That was great. I love hearing the stories, and I just love it. It's getting bigger. It's bigger, you know. It's like if one of us falls away for whatever reason, the show must go on, right? So cool. I'm really glad. I never met Wolf or Pecos Bill, but they get it, and then that's instantly for me. I just know that it answers a lot of questions. You're not gonna have to ask much about these guys because you just know they get it. So you're like, all right. It's like we could pass all this other stuff and just. All right, these guys are, you know, boom, they're here. They're real. That's what I mean. That's real. They keep it real, you know, like that. So we're deep in the show. Again, I apologize. I mean, 2 hours. Who the fuck has a 2-hour show? I don't know. We're trying to whittle it down to an hour.
We're not to 2 hours yet.
No, I know. I'm saying what I meant when I said that was like who has a 2-hour show? I mean, we got a 3-hour show on our hands here. No,
hey, join us for MSG. We'll be going all day.
Yeah, we go hard like a go-kart, right?
A go-kart.
For real.
No governor on this bitch.
Yeah, we need that like sound effect, go-kart sound effect. All right, guys. So we did it. We did pretty good this week, I think. We came in strong. We brought you guys the goods. We're grooming you for Friday for the International Orange gig. We're really excited. I mean, that's where it really happens. There's only so excited can you get on this couch, especially when you're alone. I tried to get Festival Man in this week. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here with us, but we have DVD, Taper, and I. Enough to just get a kindling. I would love it if you came on the show.
For the mic's calling.
Yeah, come like it makes. I will say.
Leave him a message if you.
Oh, well, you would leave the message. I will say this. Hi, this is DVD, you guys. She's part of the Show of Life family. I will say this is what I was gonna say. When there's people on the show or the interaction, that's where it really started. You know, in the lots and whatever. So when people are on, it makes me feel like better.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you would come on. I'm honored. We have DVD. She's the eyeball behind the lens that captures the pictures. I love that perspective because you guys see this, but when you see DVD stuff, it's the broader picture. You see the camera, you see Taper, and you see how it goes down.
I love those photos where it's like you in the cart with the rig, and then Taper, and it's just I love those photos.
I do too. Those are my faves. Yeah. And we got to do more photo sessions because that one in AC was like really good.
You're trying to get out.
Yeah, the fence,
and the briefcase.
I want to bring you up to the hood plant. We should do that. Could we? All right, here, just I'm just throwing it out there. But we're gonna try to get some gigs at the Higher Ground with some bands or whatever, and coming 2013 early. One of them was actually Silky was researching. We're reaching out to some bands, and they have a tour that hits up Ithaca or Burlington, Vermont, and Ithaca, New York. I think that's a really strong combo for us to like hit up. But anyway. I think if we do get to go to Burlington to do some Show of Life stuff, my friend is a professional photographer, and he's actually, his studio's in the old Hood plant.
Wow.
Which is like across the street from where Fish used to live, and they're right in Harry Hood. And he's in there with like these big ass, and he's been in there for years, like, I want to say 15 years, more, like maybe.
I think you told me about this.
Yeah, like I would love to do a shoot there.
I would love to go there.
Yeah, like just go. We do shoot. He did this whole one corner of the Hood plant is this like parabolic, like it's all white. This guy like sculpted it like with cement and shit. It's all smooth, so he could take pictures. It's like this curved like surface, so there's no shadows or anything. I don't know. You're the photographer, but
no, that would.
Would that be good?
Nice, yeah.
All right, so we'll get you in there photographing me. We'll hang out with him. Michael Sipe. Michael Sipe Photography, a little plug. He does all sorts of stuff up in Burlington, super pro. I used to be a stand-in or whatever they call, like, I was like, I would go in before the model people got there so he could take test shots.
Yeah.
Or whatever, I'd
Yes,
like help him
yeah.
out, like be like an assistant, you know, make some extra money for tour, you know, hustle. Gotta tussle for the hustle or whatever. So we should do that though. I think that would be a nice segment. We could do it in the Hood plant, a little report, and be in his studio. It's a really like good facility. Last time I was up there, he was all like, I'm getting into video. He's all about the wig man. So shout out
All about the wig man.
to Michael Sipe. You know, he's not so much in the fish, but he's all about the show of life, the show of L. 347 show of L. All right, so we don't want to ramble on, kids. Let's get to Mike's hotline. It's so tight. Taper's got off his plugs and wires back there, and now we have it so I could actually hear. There was a time when I used to hold this cassette up to the mic and figure out, oh, nice, even DVD's getting in on the act. This is great. Wow. Look, this is production level skyrocketing. Look out. Did I mention that Major Ragers programming? Oh, no, you didn't. We're talking to Mike. Mike Gordon.
Thanks for calling La Hotline.
La.
A random question someone had about basses and people's interest in vintage Fender basses versus something like the Modulus that I use on stage. I do have a Fender or two, which people have seen lurking on the side of the stage or the side of the bass rig. Mostly that I would use for recording. I mean, there is something about the old Fender basses. That's where the electric bass first was invented. There's something about firsts, a first of a kind, where sometimes hard to get it as pure the second time. And there's something about Fender basses that you'll never quite beat that sound. And sometimes for a sound check, I'll play on a Fender bass and it'll be awesome, punchy and clear, and all those things that bass players like. But then in context, it just doesn't work. For one thing, well, yeah, there's something about single coil pickups versus double coil pickups. I'm sure that's what most of you are thinking about today, is single versus double. Where the single could be too thin, it doesn't blend with the kick drum in a fat kind of way. And then the double, if it's a humbucking pickup, can bottom out when you play it too hard. It kind of compresses and sucks the low end out. In the end, the Modulus, if you have an instrument that's very clear and clean, even sounding, sometimes having it work for every note like that is the prerequisite from which the beauty comes. You know that quote, run from beauty and it will follow, but not that they don't have nice tones, because they do. And it a lot depends on the pickups, etc. anyway.
Go, Diva. You said you'd leave a message. Mike.
What up, Mike? This is the show of life.
It's the show of life again. We're spreading your messages. Thank you for the knowledge, bass knowledge.
Base knowledge.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm probably the only one in the studio who knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm just talent.
Call us Monday nights.
Monday nights.
How about
at
10 o'clock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why don't we
10
say
o'clock.
10? We'll be just
All
getting
right.
started. 347.
Show of L. 347 Show of L. Calls back. Mike, do it.
Please.
Pretty
Yeah, come on,
please.
Mike. Come on. The kids at home would love it. It would be real big news, for real.
Definitely.
So
We've
Please,
seen
please,
you. We've
please,
seen you in
and
live.
thank
Remember
you.
we gave you the couch tour badge?
yeah,
at
that was
Super
us.
Bowl?
Yeah, couch tour badge.
Remember you gave me that idea to do tour from the perspective of a dog.
You changed Taper's life, Mike. You really did. You changed the course of everything. That was so good. That's how me and Taper got linked up here. So thank you for that.
But thank
too.
you. Most of all, thank you.
Yeah,
Mike.
thank you. Thanks, Mike. I actually shout out to Party Cactus. I mean, that talk about, homage to Mike. She sent me a shirt. I just got it, or not just got it, got it a couple weeks ago, and Cactus drops bombs. So we're getting ready for New Year's. I'm ready to sport my Cactus shirt and just rock off. Rock off my socks off. Oh, it's Mike calling back. Hello.
I didn't even know what to say.
But next caller, what's your name?
Boogie
Yeah.
Bill calling in.
Hey,
What
Boogie
up,
Bill.
Boogie?
You know?
Yo,
Isn't it
what's
scary?
going down?
That's
What
to
up?
me. It's real scary.
I
What up?
couldn't hear anybody.
You couldn't hear
I
anybody?
think the
Forget to
people
change
were.
the audio.
You got the audio? Are you there?
Are you
Can
sure?
hear me now?
Wait, you know you're on the show, right? We're live.
Yeah, I just called in. I know.
Yo, Bill.
He knows what's up,
I
bro.
just called in.
All right, what up? You couldn't hear
Nothing,
the phone
I was
call
just
with. You
dealing-
couldn't hear the phone call with Mike. Is that
Did
right?
anyone?
I just couldn't hear when we were all chatting live.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah,
No,
I
we're-
mean it was a little bit of a debauchery.
Oh,
We
that
had,
was great.
you know,
Sound
even
like
I
Star
don't think they
Wars.
understood that even though they had themselves muted, when they turned themselves on, that turned their microphone on, and therefore if they were watching the show, it was coming through
They
the
should
channel.
not have been watching the
Right.
show. Period.
Right.
You get it,
I
right? Like
apologize for that.
because of that
I get it.
delay, like when they're watching the show, there's like this delay, so they're like watching over here and we're over here already. Like so it's like
Right.
it's hilarious. I love it. I mean it's
And they can hear everything that's
Sounded
going on the
it's so
chat.
it's so ridiculous. It was like that, like at the beginning of Empire Strikes Back when that fucking droid comes and like they like shoot it or whatever. It was that exact sound effect. It was so funny. But it is what it is. I mean, that's the show. I mean, that's the beauty of the show. Like the question is, it's like, will people ever turn their radio down? Will
Will
we ever?
they ever get a pair of headphones so
Right.
you don't have to hear them?
It's like we might never get to the point where it's like, wait, what? Turn your
It
radio
doesn't
down.
matter how
Moving.
good we get. As soon as somebody forgets
Yeah.
a pair of headphones, echo.
Like you
No,
know,
but I love what you guys are doing. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Definitely, you know, the technology is beyond some people. It's even beyond me.
yeah, it's beyond me, dude. It's
No,
not
thank you
for
for
level.
Learning new stuff every day.
Right.
We love
Yeah, and
you,
you can't
Bill.
give up. We love you, man. You just gotta push forward, like whatever. Even if we're rubbing sticks together to get a signal out there, that's what we'll have to do. You know, whatever.
Very good, very good.
Yes, thank you, Bill. Good times this summer.
No problem. And we're going to have many more. I mean, we got the New Year's run. I've been training, dude. I've been just getting ready for this marathon.
Really?
I've been
Rage
working
training?
every day. Every day I've been working to get ready just to tear it up on this marathon. It's going to be sick.
I've been like telling my it was like 2 months out and then a month out. I'm like I'm gonna like start doing something to get in shape for it. And now it's 18 days. Like I really because I don't want to
Dance
die.
harder?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like you need that.
You know, eat organic,
rage
stay
exercise.
healthy, get everything in you, get your fluids, stay freaking on point, on
knowledge.
shape, and get ready. You know, get ready for the boogie in.
That's
you
right.
know? And,
You-
if you run into Molly, she's ready to get down too, you know?
Yeah, dude. Boogie Bill knows how to boogie. If
or
anybody.
Sarah, or Melissa,
Yeah, well,
too.
Betty. You know, all these girls, they're all ready to boogie. Betty's ready to boogie. Molly, Betty, Sandy.
Lucy.
But here, let's do a little practice. I'm getting the high sign from my producer to wrap it up, so why don't we wrap it up? Thanks for calling in, Bill. We love you, bro.
No
We're gonna
problem.
Love you, Bill.
see you soon. Thank you. All right. Right on. So we're just, Bill, thank you for calling in to help us practice getting off the phone and transitioning here. So, yeah. Welcome, DVD. Get comfortable on the couch. I guess we don't need these anymore. Oh, I can't hear
Did you
much
look
in
at
the
this token toss? You really
room.
looked
I
at it?
didn't know. Oh, whoa. Hey now. Is that glow in the dark or what's going on here?
No,
Tell
I
us.
don't think this one does.
Well,
we were seeing him all summer, and then at Deer Creek, I think it was in the clip, he just came up and just tossed it in the garden cart.
made in Key West.
I think.
What do you think
He was selling them for.
how much?
Wasn't it like $19.95 or something weird?
There's a website.
It wasn't like $20. It was like $19.25 or something weird.
Like if this guy, like I just
Patent
have to say, like, I mean, and this is the carb. I get it. I saw the video. I mean, literally, guys, like if this guy could get away with this and like actually make money, as I told myself and everyone in this, I was like, if we're not making money by now, like we're in trouble. And that was like 2 years ago. this guy's actually making a living from this, I may put a bullet in my head and realize that like I'm doing something completely wrong here. Because, dude, I definitely could make something like this. Maybe not think of it, or if I did think of it, I might be like, no one's gonna buy it.
Did you see on the clip the bong with the table?
Yeah, well, I didn't get it though because I didn't have audio.
Because it can't spill. It can't. He was like hitting it, and it was rocking all around, wobbling. It can't spill.
Oh man.
So it was like 2 inventions.
All right, well that one's a home run. I mean, I'm just like, wow, like he took a frisbee and drilled a hole in it and put a pipe in, like it's good to go in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so TokenToss.com. I mean, we're not, they're not our advertisers, but they hooked it up and became part of the show, just like all these other people, right? So, guys, we love everybody out there. I'm here with Diva D. We had a great show. I think we hit all the points that we needed to hit. We got ready for next week. We got everyone pumped up for the New Year's run. I think our team is coming together.
We asked Mike to call us back.
We asked Mike to call us back.
I think he will.
Isn't that? I have to say.
I think he will.
He's got 1 week to call us back. We said Monday at 9, but really, what if he calls us
10.
Christmas Eve?
Yeah. Hey, he might. We should run a very Bieber Christmas special. That got shelved, but maybe we should bring it back out. Maybe Mike will call in. Bieber's more relevant now with that bromance article coming out. Yeah. So, I think it was a good week. But what I want to say real quick, isn't it crazy when it's like it beeps and that you think the voicemail is gonna be full, and then you're like, oh
my
what am I gonna
gosh,
say?
I
could tell I picked up the energy. You're like, oh.
I was just like, oh, duh.
Yeah, that happened to me.
I'm like
too,
looking
a
at
lot.
you, waiting for you to say something,
Yeah.
and then I'll say something, and then
Right.
yeah. So.
No, I was reveling in the fact that like you were there where I that's happened to me. I felt a little more comfortable this time. Still a little nervous, I must say. Like, what am I gonna say?
I wasn't nervous when it was ringing, but then
Right.
it beeped, and I was
I
like,
know.
You looked at me. I'm like,
I know, because I felt the same way. I was like, what do we do? Like, at least this time there was someone out here with me to help me. That was like, oh, I better help her. She's
I think he's gonna call back.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool. It would be good for the show. For sure. We'd love it, because of respect, and that'll be keeping it real. So, great. Another week, 2 weeks in. We're about to go. We love everybody out there. We had a great show this week, another great dose. I'm glad DVD was able to make it up here. And, getting ready. One more week. And then the last dose is next week, and then New Year's. So, that's it.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. We love you. Come on, shut up.